We are here with General Ondra Berry with the Nevada National Guard. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
First, I want to ask you, the National Guard here in Nevada has been activated. So what exactly are you guys doing on the ground?
So once the governor says that we're activated under state active duty, the number one challenge he asked for us is to take over the logistics of basically putting together a process of, we have all this PPE, personal protection equipment coming in, we have resources, we have support. So we have a process now to make sure that we're coordinating where the most need is put in a manner that we can get it out. We are constantly looking at the data, looking at where the shortage of supplies may be, and so this process we now have, the Guard is put in place to ensure that from an effective and efficiency standpoint, we can get it where it needs to be in a timely manner.
So you're saying the main mission is to administer that PPE, other equipment necessary across the state?
Yeah, that is our main mission today. It changes by the hour, but as of right now, the Guardsmen that we have activated, that's the role that they're involved in.
You mentioned in the governor's press conference earlier this week that 100 National Guardsmen have been activated. Is that correct?
Yes, it was 100 yesterday. We've taken it up about another 20 today. And as the numbers change, as the needs change, as the asks change, we could go up. But I don't see us going backwards right now. But I do see additional Guardsmen being activated as the needs come forward.
So how has it been going so far with the work they've done?
Everybody has to understand this, that the National Guard is trained in many facets, and we have people who have deployed, people who have taken on critical incidents, and part of our mission is to protect the homeland. So once we were given this assignment, once we had activated the Guardsmen, once we made sure that they were medically screened, got the equipment in the right place, got the boots on the ground, it is going very smooth right now.
You mentioned securing the homeland. Is this normal to be activated during a health crisis like this?
Yeah. One of the facets that people sometimes don't understand about the National Guard is there's over 27,000 Guardsmen that have been activated from around the nation. And this is not abnormal. We're here, whether it's a medical emergency, whether it's a natural disaster, a flood, fire, hurricane, that's what the Guard does. And we have many different, we call MOSs, or requirements that our Guardsmen have been trained to do. So this is just one of those areas. And we don't have to always do just the medical part. A lot of it is support. But if called upon, we do have medical personnel to assist.
And I understand you are both set up in southern and northern Nevada. Where exactly are you guys based out of, and what does the operation look like?
So there's several locations around the state where we're bringing supplies in, and we're also dispersing supplies based off of a formula that's been developed to make sure there's fairness in how it goes. So Guardsmen are all over the state right now in this activation, and we have the ability to go many different locations. I always like to say it's your neighbors who work in the National Guard, and that's what makes us unique from the active duty, because we live where the need is at.
A lot of Nevadans are concerned, understandably, right now with the pandemic. So what's something that you want to say to Nevadans? What's one message for them, those people who are just afraid right now?
The one message I would say is everybody can have a role in eradicating and having an impact on this pandemic by practicing social distancing and staying at home. This is about saving lives. And we can do our best work when the community, when the citizens, when the great citizens of this state do their part. And we have seen that, so we just ask that don't let up, stay engaged, hold each other accountable, make sure you're doing everything possible to maintain that social distancing, staying at home, and limiting the time that you need to be out there in any type of groups.
And you also mentioned goals at the governor's press conference, including, like you mentioned, PPE, also minimizing deaths and mitigating the spread, also informing the public. So how does that side of this work for you guys?
I would like to believe that when people see the National Guard, that we become dispensers of hope. And we are here just to help. And we're the people who live among you. But we can do our best is when you see us, make sure that you're complying with staying at home. Make sure when you see us that you're complying with, not being in groups. And when you see us, let us see you practicing social distancing. We're going to do everything possible following the governor's direction to make sure that we have the personal protection equipment. We're going to do everything possible to make sure we have a strategy to limit those who may be exposed. And we're going to make sure that we're getting the equipment in an effective and efficient manner. where it needs to be to those medical responders who are doing great work right now. Our medical professionals are doing great work, but this is a partnership. This is a collaboration. This is all hands on deck. This is all Nevadans who care about each other, doing their best work. And it starts with them and the National Guard, and that's what will make this partnership work. Everybody doing their role to the best of their ability.
And I would imagine the work will continue until otherwise stated, correct?
That's exactly right. We're in it for the long haul. I hope it's the short haul, but we're in this as long as it need be. We have the capability to ramp up, to build up, but we're hopeful that this doesn't go on that long. And I tell everybody this, we're doing pretty good. We can do much better, but if we stay engaged, involved, and ensure that we're holding the community accountable, our neighbors accountable, our families accountable by staying at home, practice social distancing, and ensuring we're doing everything we can to take care of our state, the Guard won't be around that long.
General Berry, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And I can speak for all of us at Channel 8. We are very thankful for the work that the Nevada National Guard is doing. We'll have much more on 8 News Now. Reporting in Las Vegas, Orko Manna, 8 News Now.